Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment. And we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a really fun show for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. Also, if you're not joining the membership, be sure to check that out. We got that pinned in the comments below. So let's get into today's topic here. Okay. The day actually started off a bit slow in terms of looking for content, and then all of a sudden, the videos just started coming out like with a flurry, right? The topics really started coming through the door. So the first topic that we actually were able to find today was something centered on some comments that Anthony Davis made on fadeawayworld.net. At least that's the website we're getting it from. So the article has the following headline saying, Anthony Davis claims LeBron James knows he has to catch up to Michael Jordan's 6 NBA titles, right? So this is the story here. So look, we all know that one of the reasons LeBron is still playing is because he's trying to catch Michael Jordan, right? And a lot of people feel like the GOAT debate ended a very long time ago. A long time ago. For a lot of people, it was during the 2011 NBA Finals, where LeBron just had an absolute collapse in the finals. Now, prior to that, he was playing well. I think that was the year he ended up guarding D Rose. I forgot what round it was. He guarded D Rose in the Chicago Bulls. He did a good job there, but then he totally collapsed against guys like Jason Terry, JJ Barea, and these guys. So from that point forward, a lot of people said that this guy's out of the GOAT debate. And I think at that point, he was already 0-2 up against Jordan, who had a 6-0 record. But then LeBron was able to finally start winning some championships, and then he ended up winning 4 NBA titles. And for some LeBron fans, they tried to say that, okay, LeBron now is up there with Michael Jordan after his 3rd title. Some certainly tried to say he was up there with Michael Jordan after his 4th title. But the vast majority of us know that that's just not going to be enough, right? That's not going to be enough. And apparently, it seems that Anthony Davis, who's his close teammate, feels the same way too. And he said that he believes that LeBron James knows that people are not going to take him seriously with this GOAT debate if he doesn't catch Michael Jordan in rings. So this is the article in the comments that we want to get into today here. But before we even get into that, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. Prize Picks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week on Prize Picks, I'm looking at the upcoming NBA schedule and selecting Stephen Curry for more than 29 points and Kevin Durant for more than 27 points and Anthony Davis for more than 12 rebounds and Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play it safe, you'll love Prize Picks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into what Anthony Davis had to say to Shams here. It says, 1, we want to win for the city. 2, we never got a parade. 3, it's a lot of talk about the asterisk next to the championship, which I believe was probably the toughest championship to win, but we just think it's time. He then continues on. We really want to win. I don't want to leave this game with one championship. I'm pretty sure the whole debate, I know it's in his head. We've never talked about it. I know it's in his head with Mike 4 and 6. I know it's in his head. I'm pretty sure he wants more. I know he wants more. I know he wants more. Obviously, you know the Lakers trying to catch back up to Boston. They have 18. We got 17. Like, all these things matter, and I know us too for sure, and not saying other guys aren't at all or our organization isn't like, but Braun and I like for sure motivated to win another championship. And then the article goes on. What the hell is Anthony Davis even saying with this like and that? Bro, I don't understand any of that. But anyway, he said that essentially he knows that LeBron is basically obsessed about Michael Jordan, trying to catch him with the 6 rings. He's at 4. He really wants to catch him, blah, 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 blah. Now, why do I say disturbing obsession in the title? I say it because of this. Look, Kobe Bryant was obsessed with catching Michael Jordan. He was. And based on some of the things I've read about Kobe, a lot of people said that Kobe wanted to get 7 rings, not 6. He wanted to get 7 rings. Not only did he want to catch Michael Jordan, he wanted to surpass him entirely, right? But there's a fundamental difference between the way Kobe went about it versus the way LeBron goes about it. Kobe went about it by doing every single thing that he could on the court to ensure that he could catch Michael Jordan in championship rings. He did everything, right? He did every single thing he could within his power. LeBron, on the other hand, did something different. LeBron did everything within his power. He did everything within his friend's power, friend's agency's power in Clutch Sports. But then he didn't just stop there. LeBron then decided to take it a step further, and beyond just trying to catch MJ on the court, what he did was he started to send these various surrogates out there in media to now argue on his behalf for the GOAT debate. That's the fundamental difference. Kobe didn't go out there and get guys and convince guys and try to lure guys into his camp to go on TV and argue on his behalf for who should be the GOAT. LeBron did. So LeBron, not only is he trying to catch Jordan on the court, he's basically trying to shape narratives off the court in media and all of that to ensure that somehow he ends up in this GOAT debate with Michael Jordan. And when did all of this really kick off? It kicked off around that 2016, 2017 period. That's when you started seeing the Nick Wrights and the Shannon Sharps and the Kendrick Perkins and all of these guys start popping up. Out of nowhere, all of a sudden they start talking about LeBron has caught Jordan. That's really when it started. Prior to that, nobody was talking about LeBron James and Michael Jordan as a serious thing. Nobody was talking about that. Nobody was talking about it. Nobody was talking about it. Nobody. But once these guys started, you could see that there was this concentrated PR strategy to get people out there to say LeBron is cool. And then just as you know it, then all of a sudden, the more you say a thing, all of a sudden it starts to become a reality. You got people on ESPN on board with pushing this narrative, and all of a sudden you create. So LeBron took it a step further. He understood that he couldn't convince people on the merits. He couldn't do it. So what instead he needed to do was try to convince people by having people go out here and argue on his behalf. And then once he realized he really couldn't catch Jordan with rings, he now started to go after accolades that Jordan never went after. Like Kareem's scoring record. He went after that. If I can get that, and maybe that'll be a feather in my hat to say, oh, you see, I did this, Jordan didn't do that. Some people try to say, oh, LeBron won a gold, Olympic gold medal. Michael Jordan didn't do that. Then it was an in-season tournament. LeBron did this. Michael Jordan didn't do that. So he knows he couldn't catch him with the ring, so he tried to do other things. That's where it becomes disturbing. And the irony in all of this is that LeBron fans will then turn around and tell you, man, you really need LeBron James to stay relevant. You really need LeBron James to stay relevant. It's the joke of the week. It's the joke of the month. These dudes obsess about Jordan, but then turn around and tell other people that, oh man, you're obsessed about LeBron. Like, you can't make it up with these people, man. You just cannot make this stuff up. You can't make it up. You can't. This is the irony in it all. They will message you, oh man, I hope some dude somewhere, man, I can't wait till LeBron James retire. So all you mofos will be broke and all of this stuff. It's like, yo, son, at a certain point, you got to stop with the nonsense and stop talking about, oh, it's LeBron James, LeBron. Now, look, there's some people out there that have an unfair advantage. YouTube then hit him off like, yo, whatever he produced, we're going to give him views regardless of what he's saying, regardless if it's good or it makes sense. There are a lot of people like that. But then my thing is, if it's all about making LeBron content, why are there so many LeBron guys that make LeBron content that are going nowhere? This is my thing. So, look, if LeBron is the way, the truth, and the light to you dudes, open up a YouTube channel and start making LeBron James videos and let's see how that works. Let's see how it works. Y'all already know what it's going to be. But hey, these are my thoughts on it. Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show. Peace.